Okay, this is going to be special system test 2. It contains my Firelight MS2 fire control panel. As you can see, I got my ADT pull station wired up to zone 1. And I also got my game wall sentry there, which I'm going to explain a little later in the video. And I got zone 2 hooked up to the alarm relay on my Firelight MS4. And I have the horns and the strobes disabled on my MS4 for this system test. And for the notification appliance, I got my Gentex Commander 2 on 177 candela, and it's on code 3 chime, and the panel is on steady. So first we're going to activate it with my ADT pull station, and I'm going to activate zone 2 by triggering the MS4. So here's zone 1 with the ADT. Okay, we're gonna silence that. Now we're gonna hit the Firelight MS4, which will set off the MS2. We're gonna pull the Firelight BG12L. Okay, we're gonna silence that. Now I can't reset the MS2 yet because I have to reset the MS4. Because if I reset the MS2 before I reset the MS4, it will go back into alarm. So let's go ahead and reset. Okay, Firelight MS4 is now reset. I gotta reset the ADT pull station first before I reset the panel. Otherwise it will go back into alarm. The ADT pull station takes a simplex key. So let's go ahead and reset that. Key fits really well in the ADT pull. Okay, now let's go ahead and reset the panel. Okay, panels are clear. Now we're going to trip zone 1 again and then this time we're going to do audible silence here. Now to do audible silence here, you got to do the Gentex sync, switch 5, dip switch 6. And then you got to turn on selective silence. Okay, we now have selective silence there for the Gentex syncs. So let's go ahead and pull her again. Let's go ahead and silence that. And we still got the strobe flashing too. Now we're going to go ahead and reset the ADT pull station. Pull station's been reset. Now we're going to go ahead and reset the panel. Okay, panel's clear. And now I'm going to wire up my Game Wall Sentry pull station there, and then we're going to demonstrate walk test. Okay, my Firelight MS4 fire alarm control panel is back to normal here. And now I got my Game Wall Sentry pull station hooked up to zone 2. Now I'm going to put the system into walk test. Hold down for a few seconds. Okay, we are now in a walk test here. So we're gonna do zone 1 first, which is on my ADT pull station. I'm just going to go ahead and key activate it. Okay, first sound's always the longest, telling you that the NAC works. Now we got an alarm on zone 1, flashing once. And we're going to go ahead and demonstrate one more time to go with the short blast. Okay, that tells you that the zone works. I got zone 1 flashing twice. Now we're going to go ahead and go on to the Game Wall Sentry pull station, which is on zone 2. Okay, that's on zone 2. Okay, like I said before, that the sound is the longest, telling you that the NAC works. And now we're gonna go ahead and trip it again to go with the short blast. That was just something in my room that you heard in the background. Okay, now that's the walk test here. Now we're going to go ahead and exit walk test by simply hitting system reset. I'll go ahead and reset that. Okay, just to put an end to the video here, I'm going to activate the zones normally with these pull stations. So here's zone 1. Okay, that's on zone 1. Now let's do zone 2. Okay, now that was zone 2. Got the alarm silenced, gotta reset these pull stations. See, I left the game while Sentry open it, so it'll be easier to reset there without having to get the screwdriver. Now we're gonna go ahead and reset the ADT pull. Okay, pull stations reset. Now we're going to go ahead and reset the panel. Okay, now this is it for a Special System Test 2. Be sure to stay tuned next time for more future videos. There's a lot more where that came from. Take care, everybody.